Well, the United Nations Security Council is expected to adopt new measures Thursday to stem the flow of cash to the Islamic State terrorists. For the first time, finance ministers of the 15-nation council will meet to adopt a resolution. The text is aimed at expanding and strengthening the current sanctions framework in place against al-Qaeda to focus on the Islamic State. U.S. Ambassador Samantha Power says she expects the resolution will be approved. Power says it would require countries to increase their efforts to choke off funding to the terrorist group, which has seized large areas of Syria and Iraq and is looking to expand its stronghold in Libya. Well, global investors in Europe and Asia are welcoming the U.S. Central Bank's decision to raise interest rates for the first time since the 2008 global financial crisis. As expected, the Federal Reserve Wednesday raised its main interest rate by 0.25 percentage point, pushing it up from near zero where it has been for 7 years.
I think it's important not to overblow the significance of this first move. It's only 25 basis points. Monetary policy remains accommodative.
The rate increase apparently is being seen as a sign of confidence in the U.S. economy by many in Asia, where stock markets surged on Thursday. In Europe, markets also reacted favorably. The dollar also made slight gains against most other major currencies.
It was very well received and mostly because it had been expected and expectations management had been excellent, we have to say. There was not aggressive expectations that the rate has to rise.
China, the world's second largest economy behind the U.S., responded cautiously to the Fed's decision, saying it will have to do an analysis to gauge the impact. China has experienced a steady economic slowdown since 2010, following decades of extremely rapid growth. Federal Reserve officials had previously cited the slowdown in China as a main reason that prevented them from raising interest rates earlier. Clara, Frenk, VOA News, Washington.